Oh shoot, I think my stream on YouTube hadn't gone up yet. F. It is now. Hi YouTube. We painting. F. All right. Okay, back to the rocks. Yeah, I want to give him a little shadow and stuff. Um, let me see. Yeah, I think it makes sense for these to be darker too, as they're kind of closer to me. And back there, that want to be lighter. Oh, Trulo is now following. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hello, hello. Doing a little painting here. Getting some, fixing some of these colors. This is what I was making last week. Is kind of where we ended up. So I'm fixing up some of the colors and then refining it more. Want to be done by today. The painting looks nice. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I like making it nice and colorful and pretty. Kind of my style. I like how colors. Well said, my friend. Well said. Oh, okay. I like how the colors are fun. Okay. I like how colors. Honestly, you didn't have to say anything else. I got it. I got what you meant. It's kind of the basis of it, and then I'm trying to add some more variety to it. It's kind of how we roll over here, you know, and I just yap and yap and yap. And sometimes we yap together. That's beautiful. Dude, I came back, as I said earlier, I went back to the gym this week because I wasn't going for like, I hadn't gone for like 3 weeks, and I'm so weak. I had leg day a few days ago, and I mean, legs have never been my strong suit. I hate doing legs. I'd rather get shot. But how difficult it is to just hit a clean squat for me is crazy, bro. Like with any little weight, it's so crazy. My legs need help. I saw Tom Holland hitting the craziest, cleanest squat. Talking to a little kid the other day on I think it was YouTube Shorts. They did a flash mob. This is really just random, but it was like I think it was the opening for a Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie, and they did like a flash mob, and a little girl came up and was like talking to him, and he really sweetly hit. Okay, I'm Tom Holland, right? He hit this shit like this, and it was like the soles of his feet were on the ground, and he had like back straight. I don't know if you can hear me. It was back straight, 2 feet planted fully on the ground, talking to this little girl, and his legs weren't like open like this. It was like the most subtle flex I've ever seen in my life. It was just clean, 2 feet on the ground, knees like nice and proper. If I go upside down, I'm back. Anytime I touch my camera, something goes wrong. I get upside down or it freezes. What was I talking about? I don't know why I came to squat, but I was thinking about that today in the shower. It's the level I want to get to, dude. Thank you. I like this right here. I like this guy. This shape is weird. This is freaking me out. I think I'm gonna do... I don't know, actually. Oh, it's freaking me out, but I'll let it freak me out. Sometimes you gotta face your fears. I'll let it go like this. Maybe I think this needs to be a little more like that. And maybe a little flatter, because I'm kind of looking at it up at it in my eyes. Even if we're doing something similar to right here, I'm looking up at it. So let's try that out. It's gotta be a cute little shape. Okay. Now, this guy here, I think we need if I'm hitting it this way, I wanted this to be a cast shadow at first, right? Like even like this, like the ref has here, this like little cast shadow. But I mean, I'm obviously stylizing a lot of it, and if I want to cast shadow, I think it's gotta be way darker, like way darker than this. And I don't even know if it's gonna be let's try something like this. This is a different layer, right? Okay, I'm just gonna duplicate this and hide the layer that I first worked on. So we got 2 layers here. This one I want to work on. I want it to be cooler. I want it to be dark. So maybe this dark pink is gonna be it for me. And then as you go far away, we get turns purple, question mark. You prefer to paint environments or characters more? Honestly, I think environments lets me like the way that I do environments, at least lets me like experiment more with like how expressive all my art to be when I'm playing. But characters is a really nice, like I think for me, what I like about characters is having the control of making the character exactly how I want it to be. So at least for art for myself, I think environments lets me relax more. But when I want like a challenge, not that environments are not challenging, but when I want like a challenge, I think characters are it for me. Like, because characters, I'm thinking like if I'm designing a character, like I did a few TTRPG characters. Like it's like a lot of research for like what accessories they have, what kind of character are they, like body types, poses, like weapons, patterns, colors. Like all of that affects like the character a lot. So I think when I really want to challenge myself, and when I get like a nice commission for a character, I think it's really fun to do characters that way, because like I feel like I'm improving. Even like it's because it's hard, but it feels like I'm improving. At the end of every character commission I do, I feel like I'm at least a little bit better than I was when I started it. You know what I mean? Can you show one? Funny you mentioned. Wait, I'm flipped? Pause. I'm flipped. I will show you. Let me flip my camera though. That's crazy. Every time I come back, my camera just... There you go. I'm back to normal. Hi guys. Oh, I'm flipped again. Fuck. F. Let me unflip myself and then I'll show y'all. I did a few. I have a little folder with them. I like showing my characters. Then pull them up. Me too. I feel like drawing characters are more of a challenge for me too. Requires a lot of research. It does. It's like I spend like... I get a character prompt. I spend like at least like an hour and a half on like looking for references. just I like having this all separated, like organized on my thing. Like this is what they could look like, options, like mood board. So when clients come up with some good references, it's always really easy. Let me show you some characters I made. I love it. Let me see my art here. Character commissions. Let me open these up here on JPEG. There you go. And this one, final files, open that up as well. And I think I did some for myself also before that. Pull that up. It is oh, here it is. Here it is. So I don't know why I'm making that face. But I have okay, I'll pull this up on Photoshop then. For some reason I don't have one of my own characters. Okay, open that up and okay, let me show y'all. So this, then I'll minimize it, and then this one, bring it up and minimize it. Okay, changing back to the screen. Hello, this right here is a character I did for my own D&D campaign that I've been on with my friends, and he's a fighter. D&D fighter. He's my first D&D character ever, because I started playing D&D in 2022, and it rules. I mean, I played it till now, like with the same group since 2022. Every Tuesday night is our night. Like every Tuesday night, like it's sacred, you know, like we all freaking hang out on Tuesday, we play D&D together, and it's a group of like 6-7 people. Sorry. And it rules. And this right here was Cruxer. He is a Earth Genasi, which if you don't know about D&D lore, Genasis are like a genie. They're like mixed with genie, like they're half human, half genie. So maybe they're made by a genie that was with a human and stuff like that. And he's like an Earth Genasi, so he's got like Earth powers, and he was a fighter. He was a nobleman from like the desert. So I wanted to keep this some color exploration. Look at that. I wrote this a while ago. Fighter, subclass, Battlemaster, age 24, 6'2". Earth Genasi. Cruxer is a hotshot warrior from a powerful royal house in the harsh deserts of Drusair. His fighting style is fleshy and careless. After being imprisoned while on a mission overseas, he finds a way back home and discovers secrets unearthed by his unique bloodline. How about that? How about that? That's right, that's right. And bring it back. And then I have this one, which was a commission. Which this, it's one character, but it's two versions of the same character. He is also from a TTRPG, from D&D, I believe. He is a monk, and this is him on the left, beginning of his journey, where he was like from his monastery, from his monk order, and this is him at the end, where he's changed a lot. He's more of like a military man. He's more of like a, you know, these guys going through wars and stuff, going through a lot of hardships. So I wanted to keep make it different on the pose, on the body type, because I know they're both muscular, but this one is like a lot leaner, and this one is like a lot bulkier. Like he's been training not to be like dexterous, but to be like powerful and stuff. And he's got these masks and stuff. So the commission is really cool. Took me, I think, like a week and a half, couple weeks. Not fully, I was doing other stuff, but really fun to make. And then this one, which is one of my most recent ones, is, I think her name is Ayn. She's like what's it called on D&D, where you're like the Witcher, where you're like a blood blood something, where you basically cast like some spells with your blood, with your HP and stuff. And she as her and handler, and she's got like a metal a wooden arm, some like bags where she keeps all of her like potions and stuff. And this guy is kind of her, almost like a patron, you know. He kind of controls her from the shadows. So I want him to be creepy and weird. And he's got tattoos on his face, and it's just her. She's kind of like hesitant, but she's like good with a sword. Like this one. This one was a really fun design to make with the patterns here. The client gave me inspo. He just told me to go crazy with like almost like Russian, Slavic. I forgot exactly. I think it was Ukrainian traditional clothing. I don't remember the name. I don't want to butcher it, but it's beautiful, beautiful like fabrics with all these patterns and these like reds and blues and whites. So I kind of try to bring some of that here, and he just with the guy, he just said just make him edgy, just give him a cloak, make him edgy. And I was like, you got it, baby. And that's what I did. But yeah, guys, that's some of them right there. I do take commissions on VGen. If you have a character, if you have a portrait, if you want, hit me up, baby. Hit me up. But yeah, this one especially was like really special to me. I spent a long time on this guy. And I know some proportion is messed up because this was years ago when this is like one of my first full character designs, like years ago. But that's my characters. Let's go back here to our scene. My fault. Yeah, dude. And then I do some fun environment stuff for funsies, which I don't think Quaxical has seen it, which I don't know if they're still on, but I'll show you some of my environments as well. Now, since I'm showing off stuff, some that I did on stream last month, because I printed out 3 of them, so I'll show it to y'all. This right here is the first one that we made a bit ago. Look at us. There you go. We made a while ago on stream. I think that was honestly end of June, beginning of July. It was really fun. It was a good time. And this one is the second one, like a sunset. Boom, look at that. We got some oranges and pinks and blues and boats. And I had boats on these 2. So for the third one, I wanted to not do boats. And I'll be honest, for this one, this is the 4th one that I'm doing right now. Oh, and this one's fun. I have a big, I printed a big poster of it. So I was just testing out print, like at a print place here. And this is it. This is the 3rd one. I hope y'all can see it. There you go, maybe. Perhaps. Can you see it? There you go. Look at that. Wow, it's so big, dude. Yeah, it sounds like a good time. My favorite, the cliff. I know you love the cliff. Me too, honestly. I can't say it's my favorite though, because they're all my babies. It's like I say I don't have a favorite cat out of my 2, you know? Can't say it with my whole heart. They're all my babies. Especially after they're gone. Oh yeah. Right, enough yapping about Pedro. Let's actually do stuff. Okay. Here, I like the warm. It's kind of warm vibe here that these rocks are giving, right? I think it's fun and it's cute. I think I need a new brush for what I want. Damn. Someone give me something without color dynamics? Is that too much to ask? Jesus. Okay. That. Leave like this for now. I don't want to go too crazy on the rocks. So this, let's fix this. This right here is what I need to get together really. I want to have this feel here of the trees, but I think the colors are not exactly where I wanted. I think it's too green. And bring that up. There you go. Too green, too green. I think it needs a little more variety. Maybe it's a shade of green. I don't know. Maybe I need to bring some of these like warm little greens here. Let's see. See, at first when I looked at it, I was like, damn, it looks. I almost felt like it looked a little washed out. Let's see where these greens are here. We got these. Yeah, they're mostly on the top here, and then the shadows are this deep blue / purple here. How about I start with these shadows and then I move from the shadow to the midtones, and maybe that's gonna give me a good idea here. Oh, that's fun. I like that. I feel like these purples almost give the vibe that it's like has like a bit of a glow behind the trees. Oh no, wrong layer. F. Dang it. There you go. Right layer now. Silly me. I think they need some decisive shapes kind of deal. Know what I mean? Oh. It's a really saturated green. Maybe I'll bring the same value, but in a more saturated bluish tone. It's like I think the idea here is to bring general shapes, and then I'll go with the lasso tool and actually make some leaves and something like a little more concrete. Just easier to do it. Because then the parts that actually detail will be, it will kind of carry that language throughout the whole paint. Like if you see like one palm tree, you're gonna assume everything else around it is palm trees, you know? I hope. If I fool your eyes right. That's what you think? Really have color dynamics on everything. We didn't mean that to be the case. There you go. Ooh, I like these really warm yellows like this. Maybe keep my brush big. It's really dark. Needs to be darker, honestly. It has to be like a nice solid shape. Like when in doubt, I always say this: triangles. That's not really a triangle, but you catch my drift. Then here, nice and fun and texturedy. There you go. Looking a little better. I think I looked at it and it was like still not there, but it was like the colors were so dead. And you know what? I think I need, and this right here, I'm pointing at the screen as if you're gonna see it. This right here needs to have some nice contrast with those clouds. So I think these clouds are gonna have to go nice and dark, like maybe a purple or something here. So it has some texture. Not texture, has some contrast. Like let's just say it's like something like this, right? That way you can see the tree line still keeps going. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll even keep these. Well, not this, but not this color exactly, but this blue purplish theme going on here and on the clouds, maybe something like this. Let me do a nice gradient. It's actually gradient here. Like that. Lots of work still on the cloud, but that way the tree line kind of looks a little better. Yeah, I know. Okay. Colors are looking better. I think they need to refine those shapes and then move on to the water a bit more. Then after the water, over the sky. So let's refine these. Where I had the brush that I did for these crazy like leaves and stuff over there, and I think that was a good one. Oh, what's this? Oh, this one's cool. I think it's more for a slapping texture on top of stuff. Like if I were to just do like something like this wouldn't be really why not? Oh, cool. Now I'm just having fun with the brushes. Oh, this one has a cool, these have a cool like little rock texture. Look at this. Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of cheeks. That's fine. Oh, we'll put all this stuff in the wrong layer. F. There we go. And these gotta be bright to contrast the sky over there. Quite nice. Ooh, I like these. Testing all my brushes. This one? Hello. Oh, nice. I like those dots. And this little, there's all these blobs of yellow as the light's hitting it, but then in the middle of them we have like some of the green kind of peeking through, like it's a little, yeah, he's getting the back of the trees. Let's see, we had it. Was it this? Was it like this? How was it? Yeah, this is how it started here today. No, almost like that actually. I think we're a little better than that. A little further than that, but basically here, I think the trees were looking a little more decent and there was some water, but I could definitely, because I know I used the same colors basically for when I was making it. Let's do a bit of a checkpoint here. I always like doing one layer extra and then I merge it all in one layer so we can compare, like, this is kind of the steps that we took here, 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 and then finally here so far. Oop, there you go. Yeah, I know. I like the progress. Thanks, me too. Me too. We're getting somewhere. I like to do it because it keeps me in check of like what have I actually done? Because I forget. I be forgetting. Said it before on stream. One thing I do is paint. You know, everything else, any other special brain functions, I don't have it. I like this. Look at this brush. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna. Hello. Let me change your name. Cutie Pie Brush. Look at that. I like this. Huh. There's a nice little tooth to it, but it and the color change. Look at that. I can do like kind of like a bush looking thing, like something. These brushes are, I have various packs. This one is from Greg Rutkowski. Greg Rutkowski. There's this website called Learn Squared, and he has a class on there. Which shout out Greg Rutkowski, I know, fan of the stream. No, he's an incredible digital painter, and he has a brush back there, and he has like a really loose style, like with like very oil painty, and he has like his brushes kind of reflect that. So I like using those, and then I use Yuming Lee's a lot, which I think these I bought, or is it free? I don't remember. I think I bought these. Yuming Lee, they are incredible. I follow Yuming Lee for so long too. Like I saw their art going from like really good to like unbelievably good. They're always good. Yeah, this is, I think something, bring some more of these here. These big brushes, you know, just to help it take some shape. I don't. Do I want that to be? Oh, is this not only applying to this? It is. Yo, was I on the wrong layer again? F. That is unfortunate. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. Okay, good. Damn, I was like, no way. Do I want these to be lighter? Like, not this, actually the shadows. Just the shadows to be a little lighter. I almost wonder because maybe I want to make these rocks dark as hell, and then to feel like the trees are far away, make them light. Okay, clearly butcher that. Let me see this. I can make these Like not even touch the bright values themselves. Just kind of bring this. Whoa, easy there. Easy there. A bit brighter. Like, and this. That wasn't how it is. Okay, and then you guys here. Let's see you. What if I bring you, honestly, a little down and make it a little darker? Darker, but like the brights are not gonna go as bright, maybe. Hmm. Is this a different layer that I have behind? What layer is this? Okay, it's layer 11. All right. I want to see maybe that one. Make it. Maybe too bright. Usually, because usually when I'm painting the landscapes, we want to do darkest closest to us, and furthest from us, it's lighter. So maybe I want these here to be like a little lighter. That way, well, not that light, maybe, but you know what I mean? So then it feels like the illusion of perspective is a little better. Maybe these are gonna be I think these trees need an overhaul, dude. That. Now go with it. I think I needed that brush again to make these feel like leaves again. Sometimes I reset things, but it's worth it, I think, at the end, because then it looks more. It's gonna look how I want it to. But speaking of brushes, I'm a brush fiend. I have so many of these. Look at this. These are all brushes I got. Do I use them all? Not even half of them. Literally not even half of them. We're in a pickle, Batman. I think I need these. I need these to freaking slay and be beautiful and cute. So if you guys can just look good for me real quick. Yeah, I lost kind of the shapes here. There's kind of all a blob of colors here. I think I need to create some more distinct value groups here. I think most of this is going to be this dark shape. This dark-ish, not shape, but value here. Then I'll go in with the rest, but maybe even a little lighter if I'm being careful of my values. Like, it's gonna be one big shape here. Maybe right there. Okay. And then here, I will try and just keep it crazy bright. Take some of this down. I want it to be a nice, distinct shape here. So maybe these go in like that. These go in like this. Maybe they go in this way a little more. Some light peeking through here. Yeah. All right. I think that was my number one problem. I think it was that these were too dark compared to these, and just wasn't doing it for me. Wasn't doing it for me. So it's best to reset now. What brush do I want here? Not you. Get out of here. Hello? No. Well, now I need crazy brushes now. I need some shit that just has crazy texture. I like this brush here. It helps give a little more clarity to some stuff. Especially for these tree lines here. There you go, like something like that. Okay. Oh, I like this guy. And then this and this. These. Wee. Sorry, I took a really French turn there. I don't know what that was. There's always a theme every stream. Last stream was horses. Couldn't stop talking about them. Maybe it's French people today. If you're French, welcome to the stream. Okay, we're doing these underneath. Now, I love this brush. I never know how to use it though. It's crazy. Love this brush. Don't know how to use it. It's kind of from the tip of it here, I guess, but I never know what friggin' shape's gonna come out. So I usually avoid it. It's too smart. Yeah, that one don't work. Oh, like this one. It's a nice little brush over here that I spent 30 minutes labeling these and putting them together. It's crazy how much I just don't know what my brushes do until I test them out. To be honest, I like using them a bunch, like just changing them a bunch. I mean, like I think it's the most fun way to do it, especially if I want to keep things like nice and loose like this. Changing them up is the way to go. It almost feels like more traditional. Perfect. I think these need to be a little more sparse. Yeah, maybe with these greens here, bring some texture and it'll be saturated a little warmer. Maybe even warmer. We just do. How were the colors on this before? Let me see it. Yeah, look, he was too much. Okay, okay, okay. Definitely okay. Okay, I'll leave them there for now. Let's say make some stuff here happen here, whatever, like that. And then I'll go to the water a bit more. I want to keep going with these waves. I think they're really cute and fun. He's kind of cutting in. I did say I was gonna that was it. I was not gonna work on it no more. But I gotta. I gotta. A little bit of shadow here and here. And from this, just refining it. It's gotta be something like this. I can't overcook it. Otherwise, it's gonna be kind of calling a lot of attention. So I'll get back to it, refine it a bit more. But I'll probably do like 1 or 2 trees like this. Just a few in the front, making their shapes a little more obvious. But you get it that it's trees, you know? Like I'm just gonna make some trunks and stuff. But you get it, it's freaking trees. Okay. Now, the perspective of the water was a little strange. I don't know if it was the lighting or not. Let's figure that out. If it was the lighting or if it was the way my brush strokes were going. It might have been the way my brush strokes are going because I want it to be like this. And I was doing it to our horizontal. Like that. Cool, cool, cool. Keeping this pink here. Let me just... I don't like that spot that I left there. Okay. And this, I did make it above. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, this is so big. Make this guy a little smaller, this reference board. Bring some of this green somewhere here. Oh yes, pretty. It is pretty. Also, I don't know if I want the water to go back or not. Like even like here. Rave ass music is this? Ooh. Don't know what I did there. I pressed a button and it was gone. Okay. Little nicer. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get a snack, and then we take a little Wordle break. Famous Wordle breaks and connection breaks. Honestly, I did pretty good last week. If you were here for last week, it was pretty tough. But maybe my brain is growing. Then put over here, BRB, 5 minis, Uwu. There you go. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. Get a little snacky poo. And make it nice and big here for the stream. Hello. How y'all doing? I am back. Here's the tea. When I play some Mortal, and you're playing with me. Let me put that up. I got an acai bowl. I'm a fiend for these, dude. When we buy acai, I destroy it in like 3 days. Like nothing better. Nothing better. So good. I forgot my banana. Maybe I should need a banana on stream. Pause. Let me pull up my Wordle. 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 Wordle, wordle, wordle. Wordle. What could be the Wordle today? Oops, I'm in the wrong browser. I'm so silly. Dang it. Wordle. Here you go. And here, the transition. Bah! Holy shit. You guys never seen anybody do this. Crazy, ain't it? I hope that I'm not chewing like a wild beast. Am I? I think it's cool. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Word number 1. Horse. We got R. We got E. Repeat. Relish. Fuck, I can't. No. It ends with an E. So it's gotta be, maybe the R is in the beginning or maybe at the end. R could be anywhere. Let's just do something else. What's a vegetable? Potato. No. Everything has 6. Everything in this world has 6 letters, dude. Plum. You're right. It's a plum. You got P. You got B. P and R. So maybe like a pr, like could frap grape. No, it's got to be something with another E. I didn't know frap was a. I thought it was. I was thinking of the coffee, the frap coffee. Grape. No, obviously not grape. Hello, gr grope. No, it's not. Okay, thank God. Great. Yo. Crepe. Fuck me. Yo, what could it be? What? It's not a vowel. Oh, IPE. So gripe, like gripe. They call me Mr. Wordle. It's kind of how I deal. I want to do another Wordle. Yesterday's Wordle. No, it's just gonna give me the answer, right? Wordle. Unlimited. Sure, Wordle Unlimited. Oh, Worldle. Oh no, I'm gonna be so ass with this. We can't do this. We can't do this. This is gonna be ass. This is gonna be cheeks. I play those TikTok things where they do. I don't know if you ever seen it, but you're scrolling TikTok and they have these like guess the country challenge. I was doing some yesterday and I guessed Croatia 4 times. I was right one time, so that was the only thing I got right because I kept. Oh, I clicked on the same thing. Pause. Let's do not Wordle, dude. Wordle Unlimited. Wordle Unlimited. Okay, do another one. Cause I'm still eating a horse. What if it was? Is this the same? It's not gripe, right? No. Plum. Let's do plum. That was a good one. Oh, pl, and then ending with an e. Pl, ple, ple, pl, plaque, plaque, plane. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Played. That's not a word. Plave. Plate. What? Play? Not plate? Speaking of plate, I'm eating my bowl. The fuck? Play, plate, plale, plate. Those are not words. Plate is not a word. If it's place, I'm a freaking idiot. You got it. You had it. You had it. And that was on me. You know what? That was on me. I was I tried plake before I tried freaking place. Yes, your connections. You're a genius. You're a genius. Okay, now these are rough. Putt day. You also play putt day. It's like portable mini golf. Every day is a new. Hello, are we adding a new game to our break roster? I'll be down. I'll try it out after this one. Putt day. Let me put it over here so I don't forget. Sick. Oh my god. Amazing. I love mini golf. Swimming pool, tennis court, hockey rink. Those seem obvious. Bowling alley. Um, Freeway. What the fuck, man? Fountain, pool, water. They're so long. I know. I can. I don't even. I usually read them out, but I'm lazy today. You guys can read it. Freeway. Way alley. Who the fuck is Jacob, bro? Jacob's ladder? Those are names at first. Barclay. Is that a name? I don't know what Barclay Center is. Is that a thing or is that a name? I think that's a name. Um, Trevi's not in that group. I don't know what a Trevi is. Landmarks. Pause. You're right. You're right. The Pantheon. So it'd be like landmarks would be like Pantheon, Coliseum, like Lincoln. What the fuck? I don't know what the Lincoln logs are. Trevi's famous. Oh, Trevi. I think I heard it. I've heard of it. Trevi Fountain. I think you're right. Um, Italy? Yo, wait. Do you mean like things are in Italy? Is Trevi Fountain in Italy? Colosseum? That's in Rome. That's in Italy. Pantheon is in Italy. Okay, these are all Italian things. And then, um, a fourth Italian thing. Mamma mia! That was pretty obvious, right? They're throwing me off with this one. They're throwing me off. Cup and ball. Cup and ball. Cup and ball. Cup. Bowl. Hold up. Bowl. Cup. Um. Pan. Um. Um. Oh no, pan, cup, pan, bowl. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Is that I'm right? Just say it. If I'm right, just say it. Pan, cup, bowl. These are containers. These are things that hold things. Spanish steps is. It's not in Spain. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not in Spain? It's Spanish steps. Is it like French fries? But tell me I'm not crazy though. We got cup, pan, bowl, fish, Trev. Fork? Is that a fork here? Is that a knife? Is that a bowl, pan, cup, colo? Colon is crazy. Hawk. I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm just losing it. Damn it, bro. I thought I had it. You want to tell me another something? Please do. I need it. Is that I'm right? Also, if you want to say it, I'm right twice. That's cool. Is that like I'm onto something, bro? The thinking bit. Lincoln Logs are kids. I didn't know that. I thought it was maybe Lincoln chopped some logs very in the past and they made a landmark about it. So alphabet blocks. I don't know what Jacob's ladder is. I think me not being American is coming against me right now. Wow, wooden toys, baby. Lincoln Logs. Oh, because Lincoln he liked to chop wood or something. Okay, so it wasn't cup, pan, and that's cool. Spanish steps. Is are Spanish steps in Italy, or is that a type of steps? Fishing boat. Um, I did these: tennis court, swimming pool, hockey rink, bowling, swimming, fishing. Damn, dude. I just don't know what half of these means. I don't know what Barclays Center is. Freeway. Let's try Italy. Didn't I try Italy? Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, Pantheon, um, Spanish Steps. I just had to trust my gut. But when you told me Spanish Steps is not actually in Spain, that got me. No, that was good. That was good. That was good. My gut. You're my gut. You're my gut. you've been you've been promoted to be my gut. Freeway, tennis, hockey, all things with sticks. Um, Hockey rink, tennis court. Did I try this one? Have I tried this one? I already guessed. Okay, thank you, game, because I already tried that one. Um, bro, Barclays Center. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I can just see what I got here. Like fishing boat, rink, pool, alley. No, I'm just gonna throw it out there. What if I'm like one away? I wasn't one away. Damn, bro. This has water, water, ice, water. You know what I mean? I don't know what Barclays Center is. Should I look it up? No, look it up is cheating. I said that all the time. Looking up is cheating. We cannot do that. Super? The fuck is Barclays Center? Barclays Center. My gut, can you help me? There's a center? F. That did not help me. So then supermarket, maybe bowling alley, a hall, like a shopping mall kind of thing, center. Um, Freaking tennis court. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. This one, I'm cooked on this one. I have no idea. No. Places with lanes. Damn, bro. Places with nets. They come on. They weren't creative today. Today they're really slacking. They only turn it up for Fridays, I guess. Damn. Let's do putt day. That was crazy. Hmm. Now the ball, drag back, let go. Further to hit. Scroll to zoom. Getting the hole in a few strokes as I can. Water sends me back. One new hole a day. Okay. Okay. That was the one, right? That you said play putt day. Um, one new hole a day. Okay. Let's try this out. Perfect. How does one? Okay, that's my hole. No, my hole's right there. Oh yeah, these other players. Ah, look at that. That's fun. Just watch how a master does it. Um, I don't know how strong this is gonna be, but that's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. I could have pulled more, way more. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Woo, baby. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So I hope that was not too loud. Jesus, dude. Okay, now I went from there to here. My hole is over here. Damn, I gotta go. Oh, I either go straight or. Wish I can. Oh, it bounces my ball. Fuck. So I'll try. Look at this. I'll hit right here. Pow, 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 and then this gonna hit me. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I gotta aim right here. See the shit? Bang. Ooh, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not as bad as it could have been. Now I will. I'll try and hit here to get the angles. Oh, F. Damn it. That was not good. That was not good. You know, in the hero's journey, the hero has to be set back by a great challenge so that he may overcome it. Fuck, or maybe a couple challenges. Damn, that's not good. That ain't good. I'll tell you that. Fuck. I'll just go hard. There you go. So then it pushes me a little bit. Now we wanna go all the way, or what's this deal here? Is this trick shotable? What is that? Oh, let me zoom out. Okay. There's this area here in the bottom. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just go fully straight on. No need to make it fancy. We'll make it nice, just like this. Maybe I try and hit that corner over there. We will see what light it up, light it up, light it up. Like that. Pow. Ooh, okay. Ooh, no, that's perfect. That's how I wanted it because I want to hit right here, and then go. So when you think about it, everything is going according to plan. Like I go right here, like this. Oh fuck, my gamer instincts failed me. God damn. It's harder than it looks. Or maybe I just suck. Jesus. Okay. That's like a little green. But if my calculations are correct, and they might not be. I was really bad at math. Damn, 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 damn. Just a little peep like this. A little 11. Par 11 is so bad, ain't it? Better than 29%. I'll take it. These people probably. It's rough. One more time. Restart. That one didn't count. Okay. Okay. Last time. Last time. No reset sound. That part's chill. That part's chill. Then we do our calculations here. And we do a little something like this. We do a little bit of little finesse like this. And then off of this, we go bow, bow. Yeesh. No bow, bow. We go bow, bow. We go. I think I'm going to do worse than my first time. And then we just freaking send it. We send it. We sent it. Now we go little corner right here. I mean, I'm going to hit it like crazy, like this. Boom. I think I'll do better. I got to do better in the first one at least. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nah. 10, literally one more. Well, if I hit this, we'll see. Okay. 2 restarts. Damn, they really sold me out. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a cool one. I like that. I'll be trying it on for my little breaks. Thank you for the suggestion. Is it Frulio? Or Frulio? Frulio, right? There you go. Bet. Jump scare, jump scare. This is where we're at. I'm not done with my acai yet because I was yapping. I was yapping, I didn't eat. And I was gaming hard. Can you blame me for being a freaking gamer? Is it a crime? See, there's a little video here, but my one my my attention span is really low. The video is more than 10 minutes, especially on stream, where I'm like, I really want to yap. It's tough. I saw this dude. Whatever, I'm not gonna do. This guy called Xiao Mani. This is a crazy first shot. Let me show y'all. This guy here, Xiao Mani NYC, Jiaoma and yeah, NYC. This video with this guy from the Amazon and brought him to freaking Hong Kong. They got Disney there. They went on this like fake, well, not fake, like those Disney tours where you kind of go in the jungle with the animatronics, and he was like, "Is this real? Like, is this elephant real?" And bro was like, "No," and he was so sweet. He was like, "Actually, that was the best part. Like, he loved being in the jungle." This is like one of the, I think it's in Ecuador. It's in Ecuador, and they, like, I think the first contact made with like outside civilization was, I think it was a couple decades ago. So a lot of them are, you know, they're not, don't have a lot of contact with the outside world. So this dude is like, he's got like, he's strong as hell. Like you see him in this video, dude, and he zooms into his arms, and dude is like jacked because he just spends all day in the jungle like hunting, And he was like, I don't like cities because it makes me feel like he doesn't feel free. He's like, I don't like worrying about money. I was like, man, that's so real. If you could just hunt and gather, he's happy as hell. He calls his wife. It's really cute. You should watch it. You guys should watch it. It's a good time. But it's 40 minutes, you know? Okay. Chip away at this. Pick up my weapon. I wonder what would be like if I had ever had a phone. I wonder what would be like. We would be like if I had, if we never had phones and computers. Honestly, probably happier. He like you the energy this guy gives off is like so serene. Like he's like confident and calm and like he's in this crazy like he's in Hong Kong. Like it's a crazy different world to him. Like dude's never seen like a coffee machine. Like things like that. Like he's been to like a city in Ecuador that's near, probably like a town near his tribe. Like I think it's like a couple hours from his tribe. Of like he goes there, but it's like nothing like Hong Kong. So he like it's a different world to them. It was really cool video to watch. No, he really brought it up. Like, yeah, we don't like. I don't like being in a city. It makes me feel like I'm not free. Like when I'm in the jungle, I'm free. Like he has to worry about money and the next day and all that, and in the jungle, he just living his best life. Bro was like in China, right? And he's like looking at these trees, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we have that tree in my jungle." He has that tree like near my home. You're just looking at trees and recognizing them. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. I saw this. There was this book that I read in March, I think, by a Brazilian author, talking about the really the heritage and customs of the indigenous people of Brazil and kind of the tragedies of not to be a bummer, right? But in the tragedy of like what happened to them by our government, by colonization, like and kind of as a record of their culture and or some of their culture, right? Because there were thousands and thousands of tribes here, and one thing that they said about the Amazon was well, I thought it was really I never thought about it before. It was like how people from outside the Amazon would go there back in the day, like colonizers and stuff would go to the Amazon and they would go insane. Like they would go to the Amazon and the jungle is so vast and so dauntingly like huge that they would have existential crises, right? They were just they it was like almost like you're meeting an eldritch god, right? Where you're like, I am so small near this, you can go crazy. Like I can't even imagine. It's insane. Like you gotta we lost that, dude. We definitely lost that. Most people. I don't got a one surviving man, like bone in me. Like I am so freaking soft, bro. If you throw me in the jungle, I'll die in a day. Not even by hunger or anything. I'll just find a way to die in a dumb way. Ain't for me. But that was oh wait, the book was um Nossos Índios, Nossos Mortos, which means in Portuguese means our natives and are dead, basically. So it's a little grim because it's telling you about the kind of the tragedies that happened to them along the years. Um, but very very cool book, at least for me as a Brazilian, to like learn more about our native people. Maybe you could try camping and see what it's like. I've been camping a couple times. I didn't like it. I I was born to sleep in a comfy bed. I've been glamping. Glamping was great, but I went camping and it was like softcore camping. Softcore? Soft camping. Softcore is crazy. Where we were, it was there was a bathroom there. You know, like there was a bathroom. I don't think there were any showers, but there was like a bathroom. So we didn't have to go in the woods. It was kind of like a camping park ground. We had like an area, and I spent I think 3 days there. I was first of all, that was in the U.S. I was terrified of the bears because we had bear boxes, and I went in this like 4 hour trip with my friends, and I was like, I didn't know there could be bears there. I was like, dude, no one told me there would be bears. We didn't see any, thankfully, but the bear boxes freaked me out, and yeah, it wasn't comfy. It wasn't great. The first day was cool. I was like, damn, I'm sleeping in like a tent. It's like it's uncomfortable, but I'm so close to nature. You know what I mean? And then second and third day, it wasn't for me, dude. I wanted to go home. I wanted to take a shower. I wanted to take a warm shower, and I wanted to sleep comfortably. It's bad, bro. Like if we have a God forbid a world ending thing where we don't have internet, we don't have like these basic necessities, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Like a zombie apocalypse, I'm gone, bro. I'm 100% gone. I don't have the heart. I think what I liked about camping was the not the sleeping situation, obviously, but the trails and like being able to sit for hours, like somewhere surrounded by nature, bring some snacks and chilling. So I go hiking now. There's a lot of trails where I'm at right now. So I go hiking and I get to enjoy that, but sleeping is really sleeping somewhere is really a step up for me. Bro, I'm chewing for so long because I'm eating granola with the acai and just gets everywhere. And I don't want to talk nasty. It's relaxing to be away from technology once in a while. 100%, 100%. I it's the best part when I go on a trail or something and I don't have any service. It rules. It really is. But it was fun. I went when I went on this trip for camping. One of my best memories was we went um because that was Western Massachusetts and or mid to west Massachusetts. So we were in the middle of the woods and there were mountains everywhere. We went tubing down this river. And it was just a point where all me and my other three friends, we were by the river in our giant tubes. First time I ever went tubing, I was also really scared. But we were holding hands, and then we looked back, and like the sun was hitting the trees just right. You know what I mean? Like there was like such a magical scenery that I remember from that. It was like beautiful. And we didn't, and I didn't have like phone access, like electricity or service for like 3 days also, which was cool. That part was cool. I didn't, well, and I drew a lot more. I was drawing a lot. We were hanging out in one of our tents, and I was just drawing away. I drew my friend, and like any position that they were in, I would just be drawing them. Just like this is figure drawing practice, keeping my hands busy. Gotta do that again. But maybe glamping for me now. Maybe I go glamping somewhere and then we go hiking. Cool. Do I remember how to paint? I don't think I do. The question is, did I ever know how to paint? My music on. What's background? There we go. I did a bit of this here, I think, on the shadow. Not too bad. I'll keep this under painting here of the sea, of the water, like that. I want a different brush, please. Please, please, please. Give me a different brush. I think there's something I like on these rocks right here where the water's kind of going in between them, in between them and stuff. Like over here, maybe I bring this guy. Yeah, I mean, like, you're coming here. So then we have more of a unique shape here. And these, I might push it back. Pause. Push it back. Pause. Push it back. I push it back like here. Is that chill? And is that also cool? The composition wise, and composition short for composition. If you just joined the stream, it kind of maybe works. Maybe this was kind of not working really well for me. Maybe even put it like right here in between these or something. Let me not worry about it right now. I want to do the water. Can I really just get... Definitely think I'm working a little slower on this one than the other ones, but it is what it is. It's part of the process. You know, I usually like having do at least one a week, but I want to finish this one today, either on stream or off stream. So then by tomorrow we start a new one. This one is technically from last week. This. Grab this also. Hello. Like that. Dude, I Photoshop sometimes. It's messing with me. Like, why can't I grab 2 layers and just make them, move them at the same time if I'm selecting both of them and they're on top of each other, you know? I think even Clip Studio lets you do that. And I have like Clip Studio, like I have the first version of Clip Studio. He's wild. I do not understand why. The perspective on the shore line here was kind of looking a little weird, so. Something like this, maybe. Then I'll do more foam. And ideally, I wanted this foam to be covering. Why am I deleting? Hello. Using Affinity Designer. Is that the one? Is that the free one that came out a few months ago? And Clip Studio Paint is great. I will say that Clip Studio Paint is great. Only reason I tried the Affinity, that was pretty good. It's pretty robust, honestly. But the Clip Studio Paint is great, especially for painting. I mean, it does say paint on it, but it has so many tools. It has like 3D tools if you want to do like, you know, like figures, and it helps. It has like 3D models that you can borrow and you know, like get the position right for you and stuff, and has a lot of options for like manga and I think webtoon, like designing of the panels and all that. There's animation. Like Clip Studio is really robust, but it is paid, which sucks. That's why I have like an old ass version, because I didn't want to. That bothers me on Clip Studio Paint, and it's probably a very that bothers me on Clip Studio Paint, and it's probably a very minor thing for everybody else. But the brush doesn't have the Clip Studio Paint doesn't have the brush preview like this one. It's always like a round ball, and I think at least in the version that I'm at, there's no way to change it. So I never actually went. Clip Studio Paint 2 is that importing brushes isn't the best. Sometimes they're not super optimized. They do work, but like you can't have like a brush like this big on Clip Studio Paint without, like, that's imported from Photoshop without it freezing like crazy. So it's good. They have a good brush making tool also that I made use of it quite a few times. So Affinity needs internet to use it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't know that. Yeah, that kind of is a turn off, isn't it? Like, if it's free, why don't they just let you use it without internet? I feel like if it honestly makes more sense for something like Photoshop to be internet only, which I'm glad it's not. Because it's like paid, and they want to check your license and whatever. That's weird. Maybe they did that so they can charge you later. I think it's by the people that made Canva, right? Affinity. So I think maybe some fish going on there. Oh, dude, there was another. there are people coming up with like good alternatives for these painting apps. There was one, I forgot the name. I gotta write shit down. Honestly, that's my B. But there was one, I think a Brazilian coder came up with it, and it was free. Let me look it up. Let me see if that's maybe. Let me see if I'm making it up. It was for a Photoshop or something. Now I'm curious. And then I could try it out also. You know, you could try it out. I could try it out. Coder free app for Photoshop. Photo GIMP. Photo GIMP. It is. What is this? Yes, Photo GIMP. Basically, it makes a very similar. Oh, you need to install GIMP. What is GIMP? Is that? I think it's a painting software. It's a photo editor, image manipulator. Yeah, so it's basically a Photoshop, a free Photoshop. So GIMP, GIMP, and this guy Charles something. Photo GIMP. What's his name? Anywho, they made a UI that's just like Photoshop for Photo GIMP. Turns it into Photoshop basically, and it's free and it's open source, which is pretty sick. From Dio Linux Labs. I want to try that out, because if I can just stop paying Photoshop, that'll be a plus, right? It's expensive, dude. And then it's one of the main reasons that I don't go anywhere else, because I'm used to the Photoshop UI and the Photoshop brushes and you know, shortcuts. But I know I can mess with shortcuts in other apps, but this feels like home. Sometimes a very dysfunctional one, but Photoshop still feels like home. So I want to do the foam kind of like I did before on the other paintings, like still keeping these like swirl patterns. Started using Photoshop too, but I want to switch over. Yeah, honestly, I would not recommend Photoshop to anyone that wants to draw or paint. It's kind of people do a lot of good stuff with it, but I think it's hard to learn. The UI and the shortcuts and everything is kind of tricky to learn. There are a lot better alternatives these days out there. Because I learned to draw on Photoshop, and that's why I never left it. It's like when I started to draw, I was on Photoshop. Like it was both in tandem, so it kind of feels. Photoshop makes me want to die. Valid. No, that's so real. That's really real. I get it. Me too. Sometimes, me too. Yeah, I want to try that out. The Photo GIMP. See how that goes. Because if I can keep the UI for Photoshop, and maybe like if a brush engine works similarly, and not have to pay Adobe any money, that's like, it's a win-win for everybody. Except for Adobe, you know, but who cares about them? Unless you want to sponsor me, Adobe, then I really care. Shout out Adobe. I know they're out there watching me. Fan of the stream. Thank you, Adobe CEO, for always tuning in. Fix your program. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of the brushes that I have too are Photoshop brushes. And I've tried importing them to Clip Studio Paint and they just never work as good. Like it's always a little rant, you know? And I'm loyal to my brushes. I either use a very loose, what am I saying? I use either a very simple, just round brush, or I just use every single brush that I possibly can. F. Like that, like that. Saved by accident? I mean, intentionally? Give a little texture, something like that. Then make these, if you know what I mean. I think I'm overcooking this a little. Maybe it's too many shapes here. I think I need some dominant shapes and some gentler shapes that kind of bring it all together. But I'm starting to see the vision, my own vision, on this painting. Starting to see my own vision. always say this. Write this down. Write this down. You got a notebook out? I say this every stream. If your heart is true and pure, the painting will come to you. Always. Or if you're really stubborn.
How's it going, man?
I think these guys need to be flatter. If you don't mind, guys, just be a little flatter for me. Thank you so much. Now you guys are gonna get erased.
Are you still here?
Whoa, I don't know what what I do. Look at that. Let's figure, what the hell? Where my screen just runs, my canvas just runs away from me.
Welcome to the program. I thought the show was over. It started? Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then maybe I need to make this darker over here. Like it's kind of under the shade. Under the shade. Something like this, like some little. Something like that. And I feel the painting is calling me and I'm answering, dog. I'm answering all day. And my heart is open to it. This is a mess right here. Get out of here. I will double check. My OBS doesn't have, unfortunately does not show me how, I see the chats from YouTube, but I don't see if it's actually up, you know, if anything worked. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Just had to check here. Just had to open my thing, make sure we're good. Good. Yo, I'm painting and I'm not, bro. Pause. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how long that was. I just looked at myself and I didn't have Photoshop open, bro. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. That's fine. That's fine. I definitely was not screen sharing Photoshop. That's hilarious. Holy shit. I just fully was not. Oh man. We're back though. We're back. I was just yapping about the waves here, gang. That was it. That was it. It's getting hot in here. Hold up. Let me open up my window here. That's crazy. Look at that. It's beautiful, calm waters. Is kind of what we want here. It's nice and calm. And then I'm gonna cheat a little bit. If I can just bring these up here and sit, I don't know, flip them or some shit. Let's flip them. And then warp. Then I'll give these a little shadow later. Little Shadow the Hedgehog. Man, I should play all the Sonics on stream. And we like to party. And we can't stop. We won't stop. This is the bummer about the YouTubes that I can't have my girly pop songs, dude. I was popping to that shit last week. That's fine though. That's fine though. I'll live, maybe. Why are these pinks on the rocks? We need more pinks on rocks lately. People don't be doing this. Then maybe I'll do like a like that. Like give me a little bit of this pink here. Desaturate it a bit. Bring this puppy down, and then we got basically purple. If you don't think about it too much. It feels so oily. Just give it a kind of undertone of purple here or something like. Dude, I can't believe I was not sharing my screen for like 10 minutes. This is not the first time this happens, by the way. You might be getting lost in the sauce. I don't think y'all can hear the motorcycles going crazy outside, can you? I don't think so. Like this, yeah, make this guy push it back a little. That really helps. the whole function here. I don't know, this shadow here, maybe it's the shape of it or something. It's not tickling me where I wanted to, dude. Like, it's a little strange. It's like a little out of place. Maybe I'll make it in a different layer later. That's fine. But you here, sir, you're going to be a little lighter. Like, let's see, I give you this fun little saturated, brighter orange. That's crazy. A little less. There you go. I think this might have to be just as bright. But if we keep the shadows a little lighter, it should do what we want it to. Oh! Forgot to show y'all my update on my crochet project. Hold up. It's really not a lot. But I was doing these headphone covers for my girlfriend. They're gonna be orange, like the orange fruit. And here's what we got so far. One orange. Two orange. I just need to do the leaves, which I'm finding some tutorials. My problem here is I made these with a really small, tiny yarn, like a really thin yarn, and I had to like basically make up the pattern because that shit was hard. A lot of trial and error, but I got it. They're not perfectly even. Like, I think maybe you can tell this one has a little bit of a lip to it, but I call it a W, honestly. I kind of had to make up the pattern, and I'm not a really experienced crocheter, so let me see it. Oh, kind of falls off a little bit. Oh. Look like little ears. But there it is. Yeah, and then next step, maybe I'll see it by next week. At least one of them I gotta have done the leaves on it, right? But yeah, I want 2 leaves, kind of maybe when it's lined up like this, maybe coming up like beep beep, like one here and one kind of overlapping it underneath, kind of like that. So then you look from the side, it looks like an orange. This is a very bulky headphones, and it just kind of does make it a little bulkier, but it's cute. It's fashion, baby. And then I'll do one for my blue ones here. I don't think orange, but a little something. And I want to make a little leaf on top or something, a little, you know, they have the little sprouts on top. So I'll make that too. We'll see. Mine's a little strange. This part's really small, so I don't know, and there's some buttons here that I kind of want to leave some room for. We'll see how it goes. Well, I guess I'll see how it goes, but. But it's been good. I've been getting back into crochet. It's a good old time, dude. Oh, this is part of that rock? Get out of here. About to do this. These are separated, and there is a rock kind of in the middle here. Honestly, I do want this to be trees right here, low canyonly, and then these maybe a different shade here, maybe a little desaturated, like or maybe it's kind of under shadow and then it's instead of that it's like this. Nope. Make them more. Let's see, cool it down more. Sure. Okay. Let me see where our checkpoint was here. We started here. So when I took the last little screenshot, whatever. This is where we are now. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, these much better. I'm glad I reset them. They were looking fugly. Damn. They were looking fugly. It's not looking like a lot right now, but I can make them look beautiful one day. And then what else? Yeah, the rocks were less defined, and yeah, they were really, look how bright. Yeah, I think this was the right call, making them a little darker than that. Actually, they're not really even that much darker, TBH. Like maybe if I even push this. Nope. How do I mess with just the... Take this out of here and then... Nope. Just making it a bit. I want to keep that vibrancy. What if I try levels instead of this? Control L. Levels. The midtones more that way and... I think I'll keep it lighter like this, and then when I go in, I'll add some color variation to it. But yeah, I'm peeping the vision on this one. Now it's definitely getting somewhere for me. I think I just started with no Not a lot. I just didn't know what I kind of wanted to look like. And it'd be like that, dude. It happens. Freaking happens. Sometimes you just let life steer you, bro, and then you're just a leaf in the wind. Hella philosophical today. I don't know why. You can see it from the back there. These I definitely want to bring some more of that pink. Pink. A little purpley. And a little pinkish. And yeah, bring this down here, and then I need this shape to be better. I need to improve shape. I need to just look better, please. I don't know where I got this blob from, but it's gotta go. Well, I think I painted some of this with the wrong layer, I guess. What else was there? Like, I like these, and I like whatever I did here. So let's take that. Bring this puppy up to where it was, around right there. Merge it with the trees. I don't know if I'll keep the colors like this, and at the end I can do a color lookup. Let me show y'all. Color lookup. Then try and change some of the colors on it. Not that. I think tree strip usually what I go for. If I want to jazz it up a little. I think I like what it did with these. Sometimes it almost looks like too much, honestly. Anyways, that's something for future Pedro to figure out. Right now, oh, I forgot to make these guys, these rocks here, into something. It's gonna be a more deep like that. And these, TBH, can't be as bright. Gotta be a little redder. That's too bad. Like so? No. Needs to be cooler. Too cool. Something like that, and then I'll jazz it up later with some more color variety. Okay. Need this rock to be smaller, I think. You're small now? Fuck. Wrong layer. Pause. Get over here. You, specifically you. A little smaller. There we go. Just smaller. Bring it up. Needs to be better. Need it to be better. A little better shape or something like that. Maybe we got lost in translation. Oh yeah. W, there you go, something like that. And then over here, maybe I'll use a soft brush later, but I want to make something kind of in between these two. Like a little fog in between them or something. Okay, we're establishing things. This is a much better place than where we were at yesterday. That was rough as hell. So we started. Oh, that's the start of everything actually. This is where we started. This is where we're at. Started at. These honestly have to be a little flatter. Especially these. Yes. Wrong layer. There you go. Let's work on the cloud. I think that'll be fun. Work on the cloud a little bit. What was my inspo? Come to me. This was a big inspo for me. I like that one. And this pink one also. But it's giving more this for this one. But look how it goes deep in here. It goes like into these, like, first of all, I'm gonna duplicate it in case I freak it up. Like, I like the idea of it's dark here. Pow, 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 pow. Dark, 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 dark. And then it's bright as hell. Like almost like that. Like this and maybe a little small one. And then over here and then that. And then I'll steal this action here, this shape. I'll steal it. I will also finesse this shape. And since I'm doing that, I might as well just finesse this shape also. I love stealing. It's one of my favorite things in the world. If you got a good art style, fucking watch out, dude. I'm coming. I'm gonna take it. If you paint well, watch your back. And okay, I think my shapes are not as good as this shape, maybe because I'm a freaking thief. Just kidding, it's not because I'm a thief. Being a thief is what motivates me, dude. I was a thief first and an artist after. I like this purple, but I want to make it pop. And for it to pop off, I think this needs to be juicy, 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 like this. And the third value, dark, this mid kind of. I just think it just can't go much crazier than this. Gotta be like yeah, maybe I lost the plot here. I definitely lost the plot. Okay, let's try it again. Excuse me. I like this. So here's what we're doing, right? I'm gonna go back here, get this white, get this freaking whitey over here. Bow. Bow like that. Then this, I'll do tiny, 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 big, 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 big. Honestly, coming from the right. Big. And a tiny one right here. And then you don't expect this. I'm gonna do the same shit right here. No, it's too even. This and then right here, since it's dark here, I will keep it bright on the clouds. Since it's dark on the trees, I'll keep it bright on the clouds. Dark on the trees, bright on the clouds. That's how we roll. I'll come in with the small shapes later, but the idea is I think I need one of these to be bigger because they're kind of really even on how big these are right now, but maybe this bottom one would be like bigger like this. I'll kind of bring this because I want 3 layers on top of each other like this. Like I have dark, very slightly dark with light, and then dark, and then like a little light, and then less dark, and like a bunch of light. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't, but whatevs. You see, you see. Once the vision is peeped, it cannot be unpeeped. I think I need a new brush. This one is it's not giving what it needs to give. What about this guy? Or lady. Or they dumb. We don't judge. This one's nice. It's a cool purple here. Too much. I need one that's like, yeah, dude, like this. Like this is dark, and then I needed a little tad bit darker. No, I might not even change that. I'm just gonna change the I smudge. Smudge and smudge and smudge. This has to be a bit brighter here. Maybe with the flat brush. Soften this or something. this, and then here we need to reset darker, and then lighter. Okay. You're thinking like, Pedro, this doesn't look like a cloud. I know, chill out. Like that. And then I think I need this to be like huge white here. And then I want it to be colorful. Maybe I'll make this still darker here. It needs to be. I just gotta find that mid tone here, that kind of mid value that's gonna make everything, just marry everything together. And it's here somewhere. I just want to find it. My process is just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks. And then I look at it later and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Then I figure it out next time also. It's kind of how I roll. This shit here. And then make this round and fluffy. And you're also round and fluffy. You forget? Lock in. Thank you. Okay, and then also here. But I don't like this shape. This is a bad shape that makes me scared. Eh. Eh. There you go. Something like that. You know who has really good brushes? Ahmed Aldori, bro. I don't know if you know him. Anyone you know him. But he has really good. I think this is one of the brushes from his pack. He's a concept artist. He rolls. He hasn't been active on social media the last few years, but he used to be like back in mid 2010s. I used to see his videos a lot. It was really cool. He's my Markiplier for art. My Artiplier. I think these need to be... I need to pinkify you. I need to make you... Make these guys a little... Bring these little swirls on. Bring my swag on. Bring the swirls on here. Everybody loves the swirls here. Just kind of go crazy like this. Just kind of whack. Just keeps it like nice and fun. And then I can do something like this. Like this. And then like that. Where are my mixer brushes? Soften these edges here. That was not a good softening. About this. I like this. The shape pleases me. You bring it. Make this even bigger, maybe. That. Then this a little smaller, and then I'll steal that indent there from the other painting. Soften all of this up. It's a bit out of place here. I think I'll keep it simple and try and emulate this feel here that they have with the shadows overlapping it. It's kind of what I wanted at the beginning too, the overlap. But I lost the plot. Different brush, please. Give me you. My favorite brush. Oh, dang it. Your favorite brush, take it. Okay. Like this. Then I think I need some color dynamics here to mix these up. Like, nope, not apply per tip. Apply per stroke. Hue jitter 3. This kind of action here. Need the natural blend. This is my swirl brush. Something like that. Then bring some more color into this. Some more color into this. It's like the cooler, the green kind of action here. Like this, like this. We love color in this house. And then honestly bring this some of these blues here. That's cool. Give me oil brush. Okay, here's what clouds were before. Pause. That was not it. Clouds were like this. Now they're like this. You got more going on, definitely. Maybe I need a... Oh, I like that. Maybe making them a little bluer. I think they were kind of feeling a little desaturated. This is where it was. This is what it is. I'm just gonna make those, bring those up a little more.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Damn.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this.
Clouds are cooking. Clouds are definitely cooking. Looking better. Looking better. Sheesh.
Man, that is the spot.
Even from far away, we are looking better. Let me see where we were before. So we started. This is where we're at right now. Yeah, it's been. Especially that rock here. I definitely gotta give it a little more love. Not a lot of detail, but. And make these kind of like the distance between this and this a little better. Maybe put like a fog or something. Let me just try that out real quick. Okay. It's gotta be in front of this. There you go. Then I'll get like a freaking just soft brush. Oh, this one has texture on it. This one's good. There you go. And then I'll just kind of wonder if something like almost that. Let me see if I do a like overlay or something. Makes it a little lighter. Does that work? I do think I want to do a gradient of like something maybe bright, different color, kind of going up like that. So it looks like it's in a different plane. Something like that. To give it a little more distance. Is overlay right? Is soft light what I want? Is might be overlay. But then here I want to do what I did on my third painting there, kind of get over here and do a crazy highlight with like, I think was it color dodge that I did. Just kind of go nuts on it and just have like a little area here or something on it that's, oh, maybe color dodge. I'll have to do it later anyways, but how does color dodge work, guys? How do I make it a little darker? highlight like that. You know, we'll get there. We definitely will. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Didn't even finish my acai, dude. But hell yeah. Cool, gang. I'll be back tomorrow. I think like around 1:30 EST is when I'll be back. I won't be late. Won't be late today. I promise. Not today, tomorrow. I promise. I promise. So we'll finish this up finally. I got a lot done this time. A lot what was bothering me last time is getting where I wanted to be this time. So we'll finish it, and yeah, I see y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all come by. See ya. Toodles. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.